Please tell more about, okay. Billy and Joe, tell us your secret for staying so close and so in love. He fears death.
Welcome to Elvis Fans Matter.
Yes.
And here we are, back again. And we may answer a few more questions. We'll start off with one that I don't care which one.
Start off with any.
Any of them would be fine with me.
Let's see. Well, you were starting with the one that says, Billy and Joe, tell us your secret for staying so close and so in love. And Nanny gave the answer that he fears
Fear of death.
She keeps fear in the house.
Fear in the house. No, we just, we have the same interest, mostly, except he doesn't like, clearance sales at thrift shops. If there's a clearance sale or any kind of sale up in the store, it's like, ooh, it just drags me to it. He hates shopping. I love it. But other than that,
We'll go shopping. Hours. I'm ready to check out. That's what she'll tell me. So I'm pushing a basket and I get up to the line there, look back,
no Joe.
I'm like, yeah, well, they go, well, what the heck? So I'll turn around and she's done found something. I'll go over there and give her time, look at whatever she's looking at. And she says, okay, I'm ready to check out now. Back up to the line. Wait, look back. No, she done found something else over here. So I just wait. Now, when you get to the damn line, then I'll come behind you. But even when I'm in line, I forgot something. Let me go back and look and see if I can find it.
And then I feel the same way when we have to go to Tractor Supply.
Yeah, well, they got something that's fusible.
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah, that's different.
And I don't stay in there all day.
You know, his favorite place is the nuts and bolts aisle, and he will go through those little containers 900 jillion times. Or what are you looking for? I've got to have this, and it has to be 3/4 or 1.5 inch or so and so. I'm like, I could be over there at the clearance section. No, I just
Believe me, even in Tractor Supply,
I look for sales.
I'll go down the aisle while I'm looking at my little bolts and stuff that she's talking about. She's somewhere in that store, but I can't find her. I mean, she'll cover every damn go out in there.
I have this system. I go in a store, every store we ever go, I go this way, this way, this way, and then up and down. I do all the aisles.
In other words, what she's trying to tell you is she doesn't miss an aisle. There's one there, she's going down. So, but anyway, so much for the...
Well, I just figured, like somebody said, somebody else's junk is your treasure, or, and I found...
Well, that's what I thought when I married you. Somebody's junk is... was my treasure.
Like I said, he fears death. No, we just always had about the same interest.
Pretty much.
Went to school together, and we had Danny and Joey when we were real young. Grew up basically with them, and I was only 37 when my granddaughter here was born.
Yeah.
And we've always liked the same food, the same. Now back in the early days, we did have some. I remember one time telling about, and I can remember Linda laughing until she couldn't, and I remember Priscilla laughing about it. But we lived on the ranch, and we never did physically, but we would and push each other, and just leave me, you don't do this, and you don't. Well, all the way down the hall in the trailer, we were arguing about something. I don't remember what it was. It was always something silly. And right when we got in the back, Billy took his hand and pushed me back on the bed, and that made me so mad. And I had on these. Everybody used to wear those stretchy headbands to pull your hair back, and I looked around to see what I could get to hit him with or throw at him. And he was already laughing and going out the door. Well, I snatched off my headband, I crisscrossed it around his neck, and jerked him backwards. So we've had a few.
She tried to kill me. Really.
I did not.
She did. She choked me down.
But
oh yeah.
No, we just always got along.
I'm just wondering if this
then
is
we'd
like
laugh about it.
YouTube Elvis Fans Matter, if we're getting into like the Oxygen channel.
No, we just do. We have the same humor, and
Yeah.
I mean, if we see something, I already know what he's thinking. He knows what we just. We know we laugh about it.
And regardless of choking or whatever, it respect. Always.
Yeah, respect. And
Yeah,
one thing too, Billy, the best thing about Billy is to me, and the most respectful thing about Billy is he's gonna tell you the truth. If I say, does this dress make me look fat? He'd go, no, it don't make you look fat. It's not, if it looks a little fat, he's gonna say, you might want to put on something else or whatever. Even if it hurts your feelings, he's gonna say the truth. So
Then I hurt your feelings. I don't hurt your feelings.
I'm not fat. I'm fluffy.
And the same,
And the same with him.
Yeah.
But it's just.
You might want to wear some higher shoes because I'm taller than you and you're too short.
I didn't think about you saying that, but they used to. I didn't have to used to worry about that because every one of those guys wore boots, and the heels, I swear, were that tall on them. All of them would be walking, leaning forward, going down a hill like that. Even Elvis wore those boots with the big heels.
Yeah. Right.
But that's it. We just, from the day we met, we just clicked, and we've been clicking ever since.
Yeah. Still clicking.
Still clicking.
Here's one. Do y'all still have any of the furniture from your trailer that was at Graceland? Do you have any of that in your current home?
I have some things that Elvis bought personally for me, like my clock and stuff like that. We have the bed that he bought, the king size bed and stuff like that. I don't, furniture wears out, and that was like what 40 something years ago, and we don't have a lot of it. I have a few pieces of furniture that we kept, and other personal things, glassware and different things like that. But no, we don't. We bought, and it wasn't it was the furniture that he had. All the furniture in the trailer up there taken out, and we went out and bought new furniture for it. So it wasn't what came in the trailer that we had anyway. But I still have my clock, my grandfather's clock, right over there, and different things like that.
Do you remember sliding glass doors being installed between the foyer and the dining room at Graceland?
Yeah.
And were they already there, or
No, he had them put in.
he had them put in? And do you know when they were removed?
I don't know for sure when they were removed, but yeah, I remember.
But he had them added
yes,
in.
he did.
It made the dining room like
also
private from the entry.
He also had curtains, if I remember right, that closed to on them.
I remember that too. Yeah, I forgot about that.
I don't know exactly when they took them down. I'll be honest with you. I can't say as I remember.
Do you know why Elvis and Priscilla picked the name Lisa Marie?
No. I have an idea why
I know.
they picked Marie. Do you?
Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't know where they came up with Lisa.
No.
I don't know.
Don't know if Elvis picked it out. Or
I don't. Yeah, that's
Priscilla
right.
picked it out. exactly how, it came about.
But Elvis always loved the name Marie.
Marie, yeah.
And Anita's name was Anita Marie Wood.
Mm-hmm.
And I just, I think, I mean, not that he was naming her after Anita, but he just always loved
liked
that
the
name.
name.
Mm-hmm. Like for boys, he always liked Danny. That's why he named Danny, and I don't know.
All right, we had a follower send a question that says, what did Elvis do to get in shape again in 1976? They said there was, it was visible in the 70s that, he wasn't so much in shape, but they said in around 76, he was kind of back in good shape and everything. They said, what did he have to do? What did he do to do that?
Well, a lot of racquetball playing and stuff.
Diet.
And diet.
Liquid. Well, he was on the liquid diet shortly before he. And there was one question in there too that I noticed that I wanted to say. It said, was he in a good mood the night before he passed away?
Oh yeah.
He was in a. He was in a
Yes,
real
that
good
was
mood.
that was
It
a
in
question.
there.
In fact, we were having quite a time, a lot of fun,
He called us to come out there about what?
Turned into a comedy show on the racquetball court, and then
So was he purposely trying to get back in shape then,
Yeah.
or just did it happen because he
No,
was playing
he
right?
wasn't.
He was trying to get back in shape. He was looking forward to his tour, or at least he said he was, and he just always he was a funny person to me. I mean, he could look at you a certain way, or just look and that look, and you would just die laughing. Because I mean, it just his eyes told everything to me. If he was mad, sad, happy, funny, crazy, whatever.
And we get that question a lot on since y'all were with him, the night that he, or I guess the night before into the morning that he passed away. Was he in a good mood? Was there anything that you look back on and think that should have been a sign? I mean, he was not acting sickly or.
Well, I remember telling Billy, and I don't know why it just hit me. Billy stole this, and I told him the same thing about Lisa, and he even said it. I remember we were going home. It was just getting daylight, and I said
that day,
that morning, and what was it? I said, I said something about his tour, and I said.
I said something about why he was upset a lot of times. That he'd get upset with Ginger and a lot of other things. And I said, I wish he wouldn't get upset as much. And Joe said, well, he said, it's just, you just have to look over it. You know how he is and all. And he said, and remember, he may not be with us long.
I did. I felt that, but
I thought, but we didn't look on him as being, real sick.
Well, he wasn't sickly.
Not like it was right then.
Yeah.
Right.
It just. I know him and Billy got out there playing racquetball. Then they got into a hitting each other. He's the one that hit his own shin, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He went across. He was going
to across and miss.
He was going to hit the ball and hit Billy real hard with it. Well, when he did, he missed the ball and he hit his own shin. And he was limping, and cussing and telling Billy, because of you, and blah blah blah. And Billy said, got him out. He was sitting down, and Billy was looking at it. He said, "Yeah, you got a knot on there." He said, Elvis said, "Yeah, it's hurting like you know what." Billy said, "Is it bleeding?" And he looked, and he said, "No, it's not bleeding." Billy said, "Then if it ain't bleeding, it ain't hurting." And he slung his racket at Billy. Then he got on the piano and
yeah.
Oh
got
Lord,
all
got all he forgot about his leg. And too, I saw on Facebook people were arguing about what songs he sang, and it was Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain and Unchained Melody. That was the songs he sang. So, you know.
Yep.
Here's a biggie. It says, and we get this a lot. So I put it on here. How often did Elvis eat the famous peanut butter and banana sandwich?
Every day. I mean, he could not do a day with it.
I bet it had been a long time.
It had been a while, yeah.
Since he had
you know,
any of that.
So, it just every now and then he'd get a craving
Yeah.
for one, you know, but most of
I mean, it wasn't something that was like
Every
he had to
day.
have it 3 meals a day.
No.
No. And it had been.
I really don't know how the peanut butter and banana sandwich became so famous.
I don't
Other than
know.
the fact
Well,
that Elvis ate it, you know, and it was,
yeah. Then it became real famous.
yeah, and then it came.
I remember your mama talking about. She said they would walk to the store and.
Love bananas now.
He loved bananas and peanut butter, and she said they would start back. And they would have to, he would walk, he was real little, and he would walk and they would get a bunch of bananas and some peanut butter and bread. And on the way back, he decided somebody had to carry him back home and pick him up and actually carry him, and then somebody else had to carry his bananas and peanut butter. But she used to die laughing talking about that. And he would say, you know, get my bananas, get my bananas.
But,
A lot of stories from your mama too, your mom and daddy.
yeah. But, yeah, the peanut butter and banana, you know, was a phase. He'd eat it, you know, for a while, and then
None for a little bit.
I don't know, you know, much, you know.
I don't know how the
Maybe
fried peanut butter got started. I remember the maids out in California doing it, the cooks. Is the first I remember about it, because I remember them making some of the guys, you know, the sandwiches. And is that where it got started? Lillian making them?
Yeah, the fried, yeah.
The fried.
Just now, I can remember him eating peanut butter and banana
Just
sandwiches,
mashed up,
you know, just
yeah.
mashed up on Audubon Drive, and you know, all that.
What used to kill me is back in those days, the peanut butter was not creamy. Remember?
No.
I remember Lillian would get the peanut butter and she would take some out and she would put oil, I don't know, olive oil or what kind of oil, but she would put it in the peanut butter and mix it and make it real creamy, and to put on the sandwiches and fry the sandwiches, and then take them out, mash up the peanut, and then mash up the banana, then put the banana on there, serve it. But that's how I learned to make them, from Lillian.
Was Lillian a cook?
Mm-hmm. She was. Out there they had Lillian, Alberta, and Alvina. And they also had Barbara sometimes, Alvina's daughter. They were all real nice, real nice. Now, Priscilla had somebody called Alberta. No. Yeah, it was Alberta too. I think that kept Lisa a lot and moved, and when she got a house out there, she was her. Remember, she came back with Lisa and brought Lisa and came to Graceland and stayed a week at Graceland. I believe her name was Alberta. I don't remember their last names, but he had some good.
2 or 3 Albertas. Now the first
he
maid
did.
he had, you know, and all,
Yeah.
and house cleaning and all.
And you
her
talking
name was
about good
Alberta.
cooks? Ooh, all of them.
Yeah.
Mary Jenkins,
Nancy
Rook, Alberta,
Pauline.
Oh yes, Pauline could cook.
Yeah.
All of them were really, and all
And
so
Lottie.
dedicated. Lottie burgers. Danny used to say, "Oh, we'll come play, Lisa, if you'll get Lottie to make us a Lottie burger." So she'd I'd line them up at that bar in the kitchen and fix them all Lottie burgers.
Well, folks, I
With
guess
all
we
that,
better
I'm getting hungry. So
wind this one up. Well, we can go feed our face. No, but just remember, if you haven't subscribed, please do, and tell everybody else to subscribe and all, and we'll see y'all again here for long with another video.
Yeah. Like you said, what do we
I
always
always say.
Elvis Fans Matter.
Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching.